Hi guys, welcome to my channel, The Golden Cruiser. I'm Cindy, and today we're going to be talking about 10 tips for packing lightly for your cruise. Now, packing for your upcoming cruise is an exciting time. When packing time arrives, you know your vacation is near. One thing that plagues many of us is overpacking. Believe me, I know. Packing too much is easy to do. Keep in mind, cruise cabins tend to be small, so space is limited. So let's take a look at some of these tips that might help you to pack lighter. Number one is limit your luggage size. Now, while it sounds simple, the first thing you consider is the size and amount of luggage you intend to take. Try, and I say try, to limit yourself to a small rolling suitcase or a rolling carry-on. Utilize all the hidden pockets, the compartments that are on the outside or compartments inside, the ones in the front that never get used. It's easy to forget the outer pockets on the rolling suitcases. This is a perfect place to put your tablets, your phone chargers, a spare pair of shoes, flip-flops, sandals, or something in those extra pockets. Number two is make a list and stick to it. Creating a packing list is important. And actually, I'm doing this for the first time on our cruise, and I've been on many cruises. I've never made a packing list, but our last cruise, I forgot items. So this time, I'm making a packing list, and it's kind of scary because it's pretty long, and I didn't realize I packed so much stuff. But I'm going ahead and I'm making a packing list, and we'll see what happens there. Not only does it help you remember things, you're less likely to pack things you don't need. So it's best to give yourself plenty of time and start your packing list a couple weeks before your trip, and this will make time for you to make changes. Like each day I'm remembering, oh, I forgot something, I need to write on that list, and then more stuff goes on the list. But it will really help you to make a list of items you want to take. Number three is use packing cubes. At first you may think you don't need packing cubes. I used to think this all the time. Why do I need these? I just pack everything. Packing cubes allow you to be able to organize your clothing and other items more efficiently. Use the smaller cubes for things like underwear and socks. I pack underwear and socks in the small ones, and then when I get to the ship, I just take those small ones out and put them in a drawer. So my underwear and socks are still in the packing cubes. I don't have to unpack them. They don't have to be sitting on the drawer. And it's so much easier just to do that. And then you can take like the larger ones, pack your pants you're taking and shirts you're taking, and it just organizes it more into your suitcase. You can get the compression ones that will compress down more, so it gives you more room. So I do recommend trying packing cubes. There's all kinds of them. I have 3 sets of them. So just keep trying, at least give it a try once. It makes more room in your suitcase, and then so much easier when you get to the cruise ship. A lot of these you can just take right out, put in your drawer, except for the items you want to hang up, and then you're set to go. You don't have to be packing and repacking, and then your cube, when you're ready to leave, just put it back in your suitcase. So it does make things easier to have the packing cubes. Number 4 is pack the basics. Now, if you plan on going to former nights, usually ladies want to take like 2 separate outfits, maybe 2 different dress shoes. It's easier to just bring like a skirt and 2 blouses and wear the same shoe. That way you're not overpacking in that area. Pack a couple of jeans or slacks, pants, and various tops that you could wear. Wear the same pants and have different tops for them, depending on where you're going to. If you're going to places like Alaska, you want to pack in layers, depending on what time of the year you're going also. Right now on our Alaska cruise, which we're going on in 2 weeks, it is very cold and it's raining. So Last year in August, I packed for rain and it never rained once, but I'm for sure packing for rain this year because I got a feeling we're going to have rain. So places like Alaska, you need to pack in layers so you can take things off as the day warms up. But just try not to overpack. Take things like going to Alaska, like I'm going to take thermal underwear to wear underneath my clothing and a pair of jeans on top or something like that, a shirt or sweater. But try to keep it simple. Try not to overpack. I know I do. I overpack every time because I get in my head and I think, well, what if this shirt gets dirty? Then I need another shirt, but you really don't need to think like that. I'm trying this time to be better at it and not do things like that. Number 5 is watch the weather. Keep an eye on the weather before your cruise. Check the weather at each port that you're going to be in, and this will kind of help you to pack the type of clothes that you're wearing. Like I said, I just checked the weather yesterday, and it's cold and raining in Alaska. But we'll see. It said that last year when we were there, and it actually had a heat wave, and it was in the 80s. So I'm hoping for a little warmth, but I probably won't get it. But that's okay. I'm on a cruise. I'm going to love it anyway. And number 6 is consider skipping formal nights. Now, while some passengers love getting dressed up, others don't. So it just depends on you. If you don't like getting dressed up, you don't have to get dressed up. Nowadays, it's not as formal as it was back in the olden days. Men wore a suit and tie and coat every formal night. I mean, I was packing the suit and everything for my husband. Way back, men used to wear tuxedos and women wore ball gowns. I used to always wear a long, fancy dress and everything. It's not so much anymore. A lot of people feel they're on vacation and they don't really want to dress up. They want to relax. So you can do that. You don't have to dress up, or women can just wear a pair of slacks and a nice blouse. It just depends on you and what you want, but don't overpack with a lot of these items for formal night. Number 7, plan to use the ship's laundry service. Now, if you're on a longer cruise, depending on how long your cruise is, you don't have to pack for every single night. You can use the ship's laundry service. Most ships have do-it-yourself little laundromats, or you can send your clothes to be laundered and they will bring them back all in a nice bag to your room. Now, both these services do cost money unless you're in a category like a diamond or platinum member. A lot of the ships will give you so much laundry service for free. But that's another option so that you don't have to overpack. You can just use the laundry service. Number 8 is don't pack too many shoes. Now, a lot of people love their shoes and they want a different shoe for every single outfit. Well, that's just going to cram your suitcase full. You really don't need that. I think I take 3 pairs of shoes with me. One like a tennis shoe or athletic shoe that I wear the day I'm boarding and I wear for in ports and walking around. And then I take like a sandal with me to wear to the pool. And then either a dress shoe or I have some really fancy dressy sandals that I take to either wear to the dining room and then a dress shoe. So I take like 3 pair of shoes. So don't overpack. You don't need a different pair of shoes for every day. Like I said, it will just take up a lot of space. Number 9, now go digital. This is for people that love to read and they might take several books with them that are big and bulky and might take up room in their luggage. So if you love to read, think about getting things like a Kindle or an iPad, a little tablet that you could read the book on there and have all your books stored on there in one little tablet in your luggage, and that would make it easier for you. Number 10 is ditch the snacks. Now, I've seen videos of people loading up a full suitcase full of snacks that they're bringing on the ship, snacks like chips and crackers and candy and so on, and it just took up like one full suitcase. It's really not necessary to take snacks on board. You are not going to go hungry. You can always take food back to your cabin. You can go to the buffet. Take some plastic baggies with you when you travel. Put some fruit in there. Take back some apples or oranges. Take back some veggies. If you have kids that like little carrot sticks or something, go to the salad bar in the buffet and load up with carrots and celery sticks and little healthier snacks than taking chips and everything. That way you're saving room in your luggage. We would always take something back to our room at night, whether it's a little dessert or stop by one of the little cafes and get a little snack to take back to our room. You can store these in your little refrigerators or ice boxes you have in the cabins to eat for later at night and snacks. There's always food on the ship, pizzas, sandwiches, all the time. So you really don't need to be packing for snacks unless there's that certain one little snack that you want to have, you have to have it, then go ahead and pack that snack. But don't pack a whole suitcase full. You're just wasting space for other items. So there's some tips to try to help you pack lightly. I know it's not always easy to do. I try. I'm going to try harder this time because I usually take 2 suitcases with me, 2 roll-ons, a bigger one and then a smaller one. Sometimes I even have a third that I carry on. I am not going to do that this time. So there you have it. Let me know if you have any packing tips that you do to help you pack lightly instead of taking so much stuff. So I want to thank you all for stopping by today. If you liked my video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. I hope you all have a wonderful day and thanks for stopping by my channel, The Golden Cruiser. Bye for now.